Howdy, everybody. This is Jimmy, and it's Monday, March 18th, 2019. Happy Monday, everybody. Today's message, I'm going to be covering several subjects. My explanation of Buddhism for myself and my program, and enlightenment. And these are my truths for my program, but I was led to give this message today to share with others. I was in the bathroom getting ready for work, and Spirit started giving me the message, and I'm like, oh Lord, how am I going to remember this by the time I get out of the shower, blow dry my hair and everything? But here we go. Thank goodness for channeling. Anyways, a lot of people think that Buddhism is a religion. Buddhism is not a religion. It is a lifestyle. Buddha was not a god. The original Bodhi, the Buddha, he was asked, are you a god? He said no. When he was asked, are you a man? He replied again, no. Then they asked him, well, what are you, or who are you? He goes, I am enlightened. I am enlightened. Think about those words. I am enlightened. So, you can be a Christian and be a Buddhist. You can be a Muslim and be a Buddhist. You can be a Luciferian and be a Buddhist. You can be Jewish and be a Buddhist, because it's a lifestyle, not a religion. Okay? So the next time someone says something, I had a person years ago said they couldn't date me because they were a Christian and that I worship Buddha. And I tried explaining to them that it's a lifestyle. It's not a religion. In my personal take, yes, I was raised Christian. In my belief, in my truth, I believe that Yeshua, or Christ, was a Bodhi himself, a master, a Buddha, an enlightened one. Each time we come into each lifetime, it's to enrich our soul, to enrich the planet, to bring love, light, healing, and peace, and to bring enlightenment into ourselves and into others. Now, just because a person is enlightened and they're trying to walk a spiritual path does not mean that they're perfect. We all make, I hate to use the word mistakes, but because if you learn from it, it's a lesson, not a mistake. But we all have our little slip-ups, our little backslides, whatever. We're not perfect. Enlightenment does not mean perfection. Enlightenment means knowledgeable or connected, how do I want to word this, to the divine, having that divine knowingness. But we are human, and when we're in these bodies, we are spiritual enlightened beings having a human experience. So when you screw up, and we're going to use the word mistake, even though I don't like the word mistake, make a mistake or do something that's maybe not right, etc. Don't judge yourself for it. Because when you judge yourself for it, you carry that energy longer. And being enlightened, you should know you shouldn't be judging yourself. Let it go and move on. It's a process. I have to start my day with prayer and sometimes meditation, but I'm always talking to God, and I try to walk a path of enlightenment. But I fail sometimes. I work a job in the evenings. I sometimes experience road rage. I sometimes experience shopping cart rage. But I can laugh and joke about it because I don't dwell on it. I release it and I let it go. And I forgive myself for it. And I don't judge myself for it. I just try harder not to do it the next time. That's when Yeshua said, go and sin no more. In the Hebrew and Sanskrit text, they didn't have a word, sin. It was actually go and make no mistake no more. Don't make that mistake anymore. Once you've learned from it, don't do it again. It didn't mention anything in the original text or scriptures about hellfire and brimstone and damnation. Be enlightened. Work on your own enlightenment. Be your own Buddha, your own Bodhi. And don't criticize or judge yourself, and don't criticize or judge others. Go with the flow of love, light, and enlightenment. I hope this message makes sense out here today. Like I said, it started coming to me when I was in the bathroom getting ready for work. Have a great and Buddhalicious Monday. Blessings of love, light. Namaste.